welcome back to the Spark here from Cooler Masters booth at Computex 2024. I know I said we'd come back and talk about displays, but there's been a slight change of plans because the one and only Pedro is here to join the stream. Pedro, welcome!
Thank you so much, Trisha. It's so nice to be here with you here in Computex. I mean, it's probably my favorite show, to be honest.
How many Computexes have you been at?
I think this is my 6th. I might be mistaken, but I think it's my 6th.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, you're going to be here with us today and tomorrow too, right?
Yes, of course. I couldn't be anywhere else.
Awesome. I'm so excited to have you here to help kind of guide everybody through this stream that we're calling the Spark for all of the Cooler Master fans that are out there watching. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook right now, which is awesome. And I think probably a lot of our viewers are already familiar with your content, but just in case they're not, give us the brief intro for people that are just meeting Pedro for the first time right now.
I'm a very ethereal person in the sense that I don't matter. Like, the community is what matters. It's true.
Okay.
I'm just a humble servant of the PC.
Tell me more about this.
I mean, it's about the PCMR community, so it's all about being in love with PCs.
Yeah.
And to be in love with a PC, you don't even have to own one. It's all about having an interest in technology and the glory of PC gaming, of PC technology, of PC building, and being able to interact with other people who share that opinion, share that love, being able to get help for builds, for everything regarding PC ownership or just general interest in PC. So PCMR is everywhere. We started on Reddit. That's our main home, but we're pretty much everywhere and hopefully in the heart of everyone who is a PC enthusiast.
I think that's definitely the case. So you said the heart of Reddit. Where else can people go to find your content?
Oh, pretty much everywhere. So Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Our Discord community is super lively, and if you need any help about getting into PCs, because I know a lot of people have an interest in getting into PCs, but they might not be
a little hesitant.
Yeah,
maybe.
They might be afraid to figure out what makes sense to build. That's a very big one.
Yeah.
And our community can help you with that. So never fear asking questions.
I love that so much. I'm someone who is such a big advocate for people that might be first-time builders to give it a go, right?
That's so important.
I feel like it's getting easier and easier every year with all these new tech innovations to build yourself if you have not before.
Yes.
You know, I feel like liquid cooling used to be the big bad that everyone was so scared of, and now we have all-in-ones. You know, like there are ways to do it that are making it more accessible to people than ever before. So if, like Pedro said, you're interested and want to get into it,
100%.
this could be the time, and check out Pedro's content. So you have a way to do that. Now, I don't know if you guys can hear this on the stream or not, but there are voices everywhere. There's a lot going on. Mr. Jensen from NVIDIA was just across from the booth from us, and it is hopping at Computex right now. There is a lot going on at Computex right now, which is why I know I teased that we were going to be back here immediately talking about the display, and then we decided not to, because there is just so much going on. Now, Pedro, you said this is your 6th Computex?
6th, yeah.
Is it always this wild?
It got worse lately. Worse, not worse. I think better. I like it like this. More lively.
Yeah, lively.
A lot of
people,
and Jensen in particular. I mean, Jensen, he's a rock star in the PC community. I mean,
yes.
But here in Taiwan, he is a legit rock star. Like, he is famous.
I'm seeing it right now. I wish I could, like, I don't know. Here, I'm going to take a picture of what we're seeing right now because I don't think that the cameras can turn around.
It's a crowd of people.
But here, I don't know. I don't know if we can show this on stream, but it's absolutely wild right now. There we go. Yeah, that's how many people are legit right across the booth from us right now. It is wild. All here to see Jensen. And like you said, you know, we are here in Taipei.
That's his home.
Which is his home, and he's a rock star here.
Both him and Dr. Lisa from AMD are true rock stars of the industry.
Yes, agreed. Also, shout out AMD, having great announcements this Computex as well.
It'd actually be cool to see both of them here. That'd be awesome. Imagine that.
I have not seen Lisa here this time, but it would be really cool if I could. Maybe on the show. I know we have a representative from NVIDIA coming by to talk about some of NVIDIA's announcements tomorrow on the Spark. We'll have that there. So as kind of the chaos is moving past us here, Pedro,
It's a lot of chaos.
I do want to ask if there's a particular Computex announcement or thing that you're looking forward most to seeing this year at the show.
I'm looking forward to seeing something that is not AI related, which it will not be easy.
No, the whole theme of Computex is connecting AI.
Everything is about AI,
It's
right?
about AI. That's the buzzword. I feel like when you go to a CES or you go to a Computex, there's always like the buzzword of the year. I remember the CES, it was Internet of Things. Everything was IoT.
Yeah.
Right?
What does it mean? We don't know. We do,
The
but
buzzword right now is AI. And so you will be hearing a lot about that. But I do think it's important to pick people's brains when we have the opportunity about different types of AI. And how different types of AI can affect different industries in separate ways. Because I think all of us have an idea of what we think AI is, right?
I mean, generating content.
Well, generative AI is what I think a lot of people think about generative AI. A lot of people think of, having your own like Jarvis-like assistant.
Exactly.
But there's so much more to it than that. And I think when we start talking more into how can some of the back-end computing be done a little faster in terms of like the new Intel processor that we were just talking about with Framework a little earlier today, when it comes to like processing and editing video faster, things like that, those types of AI is the conversation I'm more interested in personally.
I know what you mean. Like there's people talk about AI as it is one thing, but it's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things.
And it does affect pretty much everything. I think our future will definitely be affected by it. Now it's all about separating what really is AI and what is just powerful computing and good coding.
I know at CES this year where there were a lot of people that put the label AI on something just because it had sensors.
Okay.
If it had sensors and it took data from those sensors and interpreted a result from those sensors, it was AI. So getting really granular about what people mean by that, I think, is really important.
Yeah.
And I'm sad I don't have access to chat right now to get your thoughts on this, because I'm sure you have a lot of thoughts on this right now as well. I see that the one and only Jensen is moving past our booth, which may mean we have the freedom to finally go check out that display.
That seems like a good idea. Let's go.
I think we should do that. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break so that we can reposition our cameras and take you on over through the Cooler Master booth to check out that gorgeous 57-inch display. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, here live from Cooler Master's booth at Computex 2024. My name's Trisha. I'm joined by Pedro. We're going to walk you through some of what Cooler Master is showcasing today, including the beautiful GP57ZS display that is right here behind us. Pedro, this is so impressive in person, is it not?
It's more impressive in person than I thought. Yeah, just looking at the specs, you look at this 57-inch monitor, you think, okay, this is going to look incredible. But like in person, can I take this with me?
I don't have the ability to say yes to that. That is well above what I can do. But if you find out if you can take one with you, get one for me too.
Okay, I will.
This is absolutely gorgeous. So it's Cooler Master's latest high-performance curved monitor. As we said, it's a 57-inch monitor with a 1000R curvature. I have a curved ultra-wide at home, but it is nothing in comparison to this. This is an ultra-wide. So Pedro, you and I were just talking about this. It's essentially, what did we say, like two 32-inch displays right next to each other?
But no bezel, so that's perfect.
Perfect, right? And right now we're looking at it in picture-by-picture mode. I know it can also do PIP, and that's from two different sources. So like, shout out my streamers and content creators out there. This would make that a lot easier. I know typically when you're streaming from an ultra-wide, it can get a little tricky because you probably want your stream to go out in a more traditional aspect ratio, but you still want to enjoy your ultra-wide. This not only solves that problem, but then doubles down by giving you the extra input as well.
Fewer things to tweak. I mean, this is a centerpiece, really. This is the basis of a build. Like, if you have something like this at home, I'm very mesmerized because of the fact that this can be just a single off experience, so you can use this for pretty much everything. Gaming, I'm thinking of myself playing like a driving game in something like this with a curve such as this. But just the potential for streaming and just for work, I mean, two 32-inch with no bezel in the middle. I mean, come on.
You get your work done so fast, and not only is this large and gorgeous, but you know, it is the latest in high performance as well. So we're looking at a VA mini LED tech for improved HDR while we're here, which is great. And it is dual 4K resolution, so you're getting really nice crisp visuals as well. And yeah, it's really gorgeous. It's in-house designed for sound, a brand new aesthetic design from Cooler Master here as well. Like I said, it supports PIP and PBP from dual sources, which is great. And there's a built-in KVM switch too.
Yeah, there's two things in particular that I really love about this monitor.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't appreciate good quality sound coming from a monitor because a lot of people like wearing headphones and stuff.
Yep.
I mean, you're not gonna wear headphones 24/7.
You're not, and as someone who wears glasses, I don't want to wear headphones 24/7. I don't care how great they say their ear cups are for glasses wearers. Also, when I stream, I don't like to have a headset on all the time. So if you do have really nice sound design coming out of the monitor, you save yourself the purchase of like a gaming sound bar or speaker system or however you choose to set up your gaming room, right?
Many monitors do not have any sound whatsoever.
At all.
And those who do, it's usually not particularly good. Let's put it this way.
That was the kindest way I've ever heard anybody say that.
But this one is really, really good. I could picture, I tried the audio and I could listen to music on this. So that's how good it is for something like that. And something that I do love, but that's me, because I'm very RGB centered. There's a light bar on the back that you can customize and change color and change the breathing mode. So that's really cool. If you're behind a wall, it will focus the light and give you a really nice hue behind the monitor. So that's really cool.
Which is supposed to give a more comfortable viewing experience, whether you're watching films or playing games. Having that nice backlit shine on the wall is really cool. The other thing I want to highlight about the GP57ZS today is that it does have a USB Type-C port in it. They can power up to 90 watts. So if you wanted to plug in your laptop to the display while you're working, you could absolutely do that and power the laptop as well. So some really nice features built into this laptop, and yeah, it looks gorgeous in person. So I hope that comes through to you watching at home how nice this is. But if you can't see how beautiful it is, please take our word for it. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
It really is beautiful.
All right, now just behind this display is where Cooler Master has their thermal solution set up. So let's go ahead, we're gonna move through. Let's move right around the corner. We're gonna move through the booth. Come on this way to check out these thermal solutions over here. So there is a lot going on here. I mean, it is Cooler Master, but some of the things we wanted to highlight for you here at the booth include the Mobius 120 XT, which we have just here. Now this is an upgrading cooling tech designed entirely in-house. I feel like the Mobius 120 has been a hit for multiple generations.
Yes, and this one in particularly. So thickness, which as you know means performance on what concerns fans. It always does. And check out just this modular connection.
I'm glad that you're demoing this. I have not had a chance to do this yet in a build.
So it just twists and locks. So
that's great.
And this works really well for a very specific situation where you might have like 3 of these in a set, let's say as case fans or as AIO fans.
Yes.
And there's something you need to do on just one of them. You don't need to disassemble all of them together. So you can just twist and lock and screw, and there we go. And then just go it all again. So that's really cool.
Super easy to use. Shout out in chat if you have had the opportunity to build with a Mobius 120 with this very, very easy connector setup. Some of just Cooler Master's cooling technology and engineering that's built into these includes a 3-phase motor design that we're getting here, as well as a thicker ring blade and that quick connect structure for not only easy build, but I feel like easy maintenance
too. Exactly. You need
to
clean them.
A lot of people don't clean their fans. Clean your fans.
Clean your fans, but please clean your fans, especially if you're a smoker in particular, but everyone should clean their fans.
Or like if you have cat hair in your house or carpets in your gaming office, all very important. And like a simple air can squeeze won't get it all.
And it's not just about your health, it's about your performance, because higher temperatures means fewer frame rates. So.
I mean, just clean your PC.
Don't be slow,
Just clean your PC. I feel like it's a reminder we can all use, so I'm saying that to myself as well. Also, they have, and I want to see if they talk about it here, yes, There is anti-vibration dampening technology here that is new and has been improved, so they'll run even more quietly than you may have seen before, which is great. So overall, when we're talking about the Mobius 120 XT, we're talking about long-lasting performance, durability, stability. Oh, I should also mention double ball bearings. I don't know if they have that on here too.
They seem pretty smooth.
Very, very smooth. So that's the Mobius 120 XT. I feel like tried and true with Cooler Master. We also have the Master Air 612 Ventus, which is
This
right
baby.
over here.
There you go.
Yes, here we go. So right over here we have the Master Air 612 Ventus. It's an all-new high-performance CPU air cooler from Cooler Master. Now, this one in particular has 6 in-house designed superconductive composite heat pipes. So again, I feel like Cooler Master sometimes is just showing off when it comes to the cooling tech.
That's
right?
good. That's good in a good way.
In a good way,
Yeah.
but this is a big
This is
CPU
big,
cooler.
but it's not too big considering the performance that is being promised. This is not big at all, and especially the clearance possibilities that you have with something like this, because you can just do this and do an offset
Okay.
of your fan, so more RAM sizes will fit. This is pretty cool because a lot of
That's great.
A lot
Yes.
of coolers have very tight clearances here, so you can just do that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's more room for your RAM as well as, you know, different motherboards are configured
Oh, yeah.
different. You may need it, who knows.
This one will go up to 45 millimeters of RAM clearance, so that's pretty nice.
I also really like the blackout stealth design they've done here. I feel like usually when you're talking CPU air coolers, design is an afterthought.
Yeah.
Like the people that want the design tend to go liquid. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see design being thought of.
That was very kind of you, the way you put it, like I did before. Now it was you. Like, usually most air coolers are not particularly good looking in the sense that they're like
It's true.
They're very, how do I put it? It's just like a chunk of metal. But
Right.
being able to have an accent like this really gives it a really nice look, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's great. And these are relatively simple to install as well.
Yes, you can
I have
simply-
not built with this yet.
Super cool. Just slot
Very
in,
cool.
slot
Very
out.
nice.
I'm doing it with them on, actually. I shouldn't, but I'm just going to do it for the stream. But as you can see, it's really...
It's a demo.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
There we go.
There you
All
go.
magnetic. The offset is really cool. Just you can do it on the go. Super, super cool.
Yeah, that's really neat. So again, that's the 612 Ventus air cooler here at the Cooler Master booth at Computex. There is one more design I wanted to show in terms of thermals, so let's just move right down this way to the Master Liquid X-Core series that we have down here. And this is a liquid cooling system.
Yeah.
So we moved from our air cooling over to our liquid cooling. But this looks really cool. I mean, we're just talking about liquid cooling is like generally the more aesthetically pleasing choice, especially if you're someone who likes a lot of RGB in your build. This could be a great one. Yes, you too,
Yes.
you're an RGB person?
Of course, I mean, everyone should. No, seriously. You can do whatever you want, and like, if you don't like RGB, turn it off. It's not like it has to be on.
It's an option. You don't
Yeah.
have to
If you
use.
have it, even better.
Exactly. But this in particular is designed for modularity.
Yeah.
So designed for flexibility, designed for high efficiency altogether. So there you go. I saw you just very, very quickly
Yeah.
remove and demo that. But this works with the XKit modular pump, so it works with the XKit design as well. Have you built using XKit?
I have.
Okay.
Like it's really a very, very beautiful way of installing things, and just something like this, being able to use a pump of this sort, I think gives it that ability to go even more modular.
Yeah.
With something like this, because doing the XKit stuff.
So I don't know,
particularly
let's see
like
if we
this
can
one.
get a camera
There's
in
not-
here just
yeah.
to show this, because it's
You don't
kind of
have-
stuck to
yeah,
the wall.
this is kind of stuck. This one in particular, because you
let
can
me
use
see if
this
I can-
screen to customize it to pretty much everything you want. Right now it's running the cooler. Oh, there we go.
For the Among Us fans.
So basically, yeah, it's just pop in, pop off. Oh, there we go. I wish we could have more clearance so we could install it right here.
Yeah, it's stuck because it's here for the demo. They don't want anyone running off with anything.
Yeah, I would run
But
with this.
it's really cool how you can just swap that stuff out. And it's got an expandable and adjustable mounting structure.
The pump is really low profile, the pump.
I was just going to say that. The pump is super low profile, so you've got some space saving there. And this all matches what Cooler Master, and kind of if you tuned in earlier in the stream when Jimmy was talking about having an iconic family design, I feel like this really nails that well, so it looks great with other Cooler Master products.
Very symbiotic,
as well.
It's very symbiotic.
Symbiotic, good word, love that. But yeah, these are just some of the new thermal innovations from Cooler Master that we're showcasing here at the booth at Computex 2024. I think in just a moment, we are gonna have enough room to showcase what's going on with cases. So stay tuned to those of you out there watching, and we'll come back in just a little bit. Hang tight.